Morning, Sabah al-Khair, ya Dunya. My name is Torsten Schwarz. I'm CEO of EgyptBusiness.com, presenting you this week digital news. Chat conquers the world. Microsoft has implemented Chat GPT. Google has only Bard. There are chatbots which offer therapies. Indians pay digitally, and Apple earns with subscriptions. Microsoft has ChatGPT now. Satya Nadella, the CEO of Microsoft, announced it's a new day for search. For sure, it's a new day for Microsoft because since 13 years, they are trying to get out of their single-digit numbers with Bing, because Bing has never been successful compared to Google. And now they could be. Because OpenAI is financed by Microsoft, and so they have ChatGPT, the version 4 of the language model, and they implement it in Edge, in the browser Edge, in the sidebar, and in the search engine Bing. Right now they have a waiting list for only basic things which are for free, and the basic waiting list where you have to register. And the big advantage as compared to GPT-3 and OpenAI, the Chat GPT, is that Microsoft version has all data until recently, while ChatGPT has only the data until 2021, where they have been trained on. The motto of Microsoft: technology increases human productivity. And what does that mean for companies like you? Train your employees in acquiring knowledge through digital media, how to Google Write, how to use ChatGPT, how to use sources, and to know how reliable are sources and not to believe in fake news. Google has only Bard, while Microsoft is happy with ChatGPT. Google is developing its own language model called Lambda, language model for dialogue application. But it all turns out to be dialogues with your computer. They are just improving the feedback system. That means you can complain when the answer is not right. And this is how the learning system learns. But it's not easy for Google, because even the founders, Larry Page and Sergey Brin, they had to come back to the office and help them developing the AI. What does that mean for you as a company? You have to correctly assess your competitors, and in this case, Microsoft was much faster than Google. Or maybe Google was thinking it over because they don't believe in the AI solution they offer. Chatbot offers therapies. Wow, what is that? A chatbot called Replica is developed as an emphatic virtual friend. It was Eugenia Cuida from San Francisco who developed this chatbot because a friend died in a car crash, and she wanted to model her friend in order to keep on talking to him. And she succeeded. The model is very successful. There's a lot of people using it. But now the Italian Data Protection Authority came and said this doesn't work in the European Union, where we have the law prohibiting the use of personal data, or at least giving limits. And especially in the case of minors and of mentally unstable persons who could be influenced by this chatbot. So, watch out when you use personal data. Watch out how you use it, especially when you're active in the European Union. And develop an age check. And this is, until now, a real problem to have a viable, working age check in digital media. Indians pay digitally. Why? This is good. What the Chinese can do with WeChat Pay and Alipay can now do the Indians. They don't really like the Chinese software because it's spying software. That's what the Indians say. So they have their National Payment Corporation, and this National Payment Corporation developed UPI, which is a Unified Payment Interface. And it's the company PhonePe who implemented this, so the Indians can now pay in Emirates, in Dubai, when they go to shopping. They can pay in Singapore, in Mauritius, and in Nepal with their Indian rupees. I know you Egyptians have the same, and you have Fowry, and they partner with Orange, and there will be great solutions. And I know from a friend who went to Russia, and he was very happy in Moscow because his credit cards didn't work because the Russians are boycotted by the US, so the international credit cards don't work, but his Egyptian one worked. And in the future, it will all be done not with a credit card, but with digital payment, and very easy and very convenient. So what do you have to do as a company? Try to simplify any kind of payment. Try to make it as easy as possible for people, so they don't need a credit card, they don't need an account, they just put their phone on something or their watch or whatever. Apple earns with subscriptions. We just learned how to make money on the internet, and Apple is doing this. They have 1 billion paid subscriptions with services like iCloud, like Apple Music, like Apple TV Plus, like Apple Arcade, Apple News Plus, Apple Fitness Plus. What does all this plus mean? It means the basic product is for free, but there is premium, and the premium is for money. Apple One also, and of course Apple Pay. They have 21 billion US dollars revenue just from these subscriptions. What does that mean for you as a company? Develop subscription services, so you can collect money every month, every week, every year, whatever. But one advice, make the cancellation simple, because we have some bad examples here in Germany of companies who make it really difficult to get out of the subscription, and this should not be. Or you make a law. And I know that Egyptians are very good in that and very fast, like India. Thank you for listening to the weekly podcast of EgyptBusiness.com. Ma salama.